We are back from the international break, thank God. What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to League M. We are back from the international break, thank God. And Chelsea are back at the bridge, welcoming Burnley in the Premier League. And this is a chance for Chelsea to get a win, get some points on the board in our bid to finish the season on a high. And this is a chance that we should take. Burnley are second last on the log, and by the looks of things, it doesn't look like they're going to make it out. And that is actually very unfortunate from their part, because I actually thought Vincent Kompany's side would be one of the surprise packages of the Premier League. Looking at how they play, we know that they are very progressive, very attack-minded, and you could say there's a bit of naivete, because then in the defensive department, that's not where they are at their best. And maybe that's why they are where they are. Burnley do have some problematic attacking players of their own in Wilson Odobert, Luka Kolyosho, and Lyle Foster. Shout out to the boy. Solid midfielders in Sander Berger and Josh Brownhill. Premier League proven midfielders, have good experience. But the man who's been very impressive of late for Burnley has been the Chelsea loanee David Datro Fofana, who has come in and ever since he broke into the first team has proven to have most of the goal threat for Burnley. And they're going to be without him tomorrow, because then he's not allowed to face his parent club. So that's unfortunate for them, but it's one less problem for us to deal with. I think even though we have some players out ourselves, there's also going to be a few others added to that list. Some players still need to be assessed, so it's not conclusive whether or not they'll be fit and ready to feature tomorrow. I still think we have more than enough to get out there and get the result. And that is what I expect. We're facing a relegation threat inside. That in itself may be motivation for the team to give us a show, give us the work. But anything other than a win would be totally unacceptable. It doesn't matter what state or what shape we are in. The good thing is that we beat them last time out in their home ground, and given that our home record is healing, then we can put 2 and 2 together, get 4. We should be doing well and coming away with the result. So here is the starting 11 that I think will feature against Burnley. Petrovic in goal, obviously. Malo Gusto at right back, obviously. The centre-back partnership, I think, will be Axel Disasi and Benoit Badiashile, given that Trevor Chalobah is out injured now. New injury added to the list. Levi Colwill is still out. And Thiago Silva, he might feature, but I think Poch is going to go with Disasi and Benoit Badiashile, given that he was also on the bench against New Money FC. Left back, Marc Cucurella, even though I wouldn't consider Chilwell for the left back spot, even if he was fit and ready. I'm just more secure with Marc Cucurella in that position. Moving on to midfield, the pivot I think we'll see against Burnley is Moises Caicedo and Conor Gallagher. Reason being that Enzo, by the time this video is out, Enzo will have only had, 1 day to train, and he might feature if the coach deems him fit and ready. He might feature, but if not, then I think it'll be Gallagher in the second pivot position. I would love to see Cesare Casadei feature, given that he did have a good international break, and I think we will see him come off the bench. Hopefully will be quite comfortable and he'll just come in, help us see the game out. You know, that is one of the players that is part of this project. I want him to get as many minutes as possible as we conclude the season. In attacking midfield, I'm going for Mykhailo Mudryk, even though I would like him to start in the left wing. But it seems as if, given his current skill set, he's more suited to playing in the 10 role. Left wing, Raheem Sterling, even though I don't think he should feature at all, but I think Poch is going to go with him. I'd very much still like to see Mudryk start out wide, but I think he's going to be at the 10. Right wing, Cole Palmer, obviously, if he is fit and ready, because he did pick up a knock himself in the international break, but it didn't seem to be anything serious. The coach did clear him and he might be featured, so if he's good and ready, he should be featured. And Nicholas Jackson up top for obvious reasons. And as for score prediction, I think we will play well at home, hoping that we don't concede, but something in my gut tells me that we are. And I think we still have more than enough to not overwhelm Burnley like that, but just to go in there, create the chances that we create. It's all up to, it's just a matter of converting. We can win by more than 3, given that I don't really rate Burnley's defense like that, and I don't think it's something that has been rectified as of yet. I think we managed to get in behind that defense a couple of times. We may come away with quite a few goals. So I'm going with 3-1 Chelsea. And with that, we've reached the end of the video. I'd like to know your thoughts on the game. Who would you like to see feature? What are your score predictions? And yeah, keep it M.